Hey everybody, welcome back to more Castlevania for the NES. In the last episode, we made it through the underground part of the castle, where there was a lot of water. And in this episode, we're going to continue on to the last full level of the game. Yeah, this stage not only has awesome music, like every other level in the goddamn game, but it's also the hardest. Well, actually, no, I feel like level 4 is a little bit harder than this. Now, if you get hit quite a bit in this level, it's not too bad because there are 2 pot roasts in this level, like level 2. Even though I call this level 5, it says stage 13 up there, but come on, really? Everybody who plays this game calls it level 4, I mean, come on. Even the freaking soundtrack on YouTube that numbers the stages calls this stage 5, so yeah, I'm not going to call it stage 13 even though it's not. And oh my god, it's stage 14 now, yeah. Now these guys remind me of Blue Iron Knuckles from Zelda 2, and if you remember my Let's Play of Zelda 2, you would know how much I absolutely despised those things. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Except they're a lot more manageable because number 1, you have a whip and not a sword, so you don't have to like get all close to them, but yeah, you want to be careful there because I don't want to get that axe. Holy water will make this level way easier, so you want to make sure to have that with you. It's possible without it, but you're gonna want it. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to do it without holy water because it looks like I'm gonna die. Okay, you want to be careful not to get another sub-weapon from these candles. That's something that sucks. If you whip a candle and then just instinctively move forward to keep the game going, you gotta you gotta make sure it's not freaking like screwing you over. Alright, we got a triple shot there, which will help us here. Boom. Make sure we don't get another sub-weapon here. Now there is another pork chop later in the stage, so we're not screwed totally, just slightly. One of the things in this game is that you can use sub-weapons on stairs, but it's really awkward because you use up and down to move up and down the stairs. So it is possible, it's just a little bit finicky. You're gonna have to like constantly move if you wanna use sub-weapons on stairs. And yeah, you can see how much holy water makes everything a joke. Okay, move down. Alright, now there's going to be another pork chop in this room. Now, I'll be surprised if I get through this next room. Alright. Get away from me, you stupid skull. Go! Yeah, red skeletons can't die. Now, this room is really annoying. Shoot. Yeah, because there's going to be a bunch of these blue iron knuckles, even though I know that's not what they're called. I don't remember what they're called, but they're blue iron knuckles from Zelda, pretty much. Alright, so we got through that. This most annoying room in this whole level. And once we get here, it's death! Now, death is an absolute joke if you have triple shot holy water because he will not be able to move as long as you keep throwing it. Normally, he'll be flying around in like a figure 8 pattern and shooting his scythes at you. But, like I said, holy water just makes him an absolute joke. And I don't care if the game calls them fire bombs. It's very obviously holy water. So, that's what I'm going to keep calling it. Has anyone ever tried moving around with the Simon Belmont strut? Like, you can see his feet doesn't even leave the ground. You just have to, like, freaking shuffle around here. Oh! I somehow made that. I didn't make that. Okay. Now, this level... It's weird because this level is pretty difficult, but at the same time, it's not long at all. This is the final level of the game, which I hesitate to even call it a level. It's pretty much just like a chunk, and and then it's the final boss. Okay, go away, you freaking man-bat thing, whatever. Okay. And now, here, you want to get the stopwatch, because this is where it's actually going to be useful for you. Freaking I froze it and I still got hit by the pellet. Okay. Yeah, that bat will not stop moving upward, so if you use the stopwatch, you'll be safe. Okay, and then we have this little hammer bro skeleton thing. He's eventually going to jump towards you, so just whip him when he does and you'll be fine. Now, the stopwatch is going to be very useful for these rooms because those birds with hunchbacks are going to be back, but instead of a long stretch where you can very easily take care of them, it's going to be in these cluttered up rooms where you can't really aim for them, so... No! Damn it! That sucks. Well, I'm going to have to get through it without the cheap way. That's great. It's not impossible, but... What?! Okay. Alright, game. You do your thing. And yeah, we're already at the final level. This game is really short. That's what it... Okay, if I could freaking jump. That's what I like about this game, is that it might be difficult, but it is short as all hell. Like, if you're good, you can beat this game in like 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, sometimes that bat stops there, but sometimes it keeps going, and it's kind of a gamble whether he hits you or not, really. Oh my god! Alright, then there's this guy. He's not gonna hit you as long as you keep moving, so you're fine there. Alright, keep dying here, even though this isn't even the hard part of the stage, really. Don't walk too far to the left, because you're going to spawn in the bird hunchback things, which you really don't want to do yet. Okay. Oh, shoot! No! Oh, I just realized I freaking messed up. I switched up the sub-weapon. I picked up a dagger. Oh, that sucks, dude. Okay, either way, once you make it up these stairs, you're pretty much done. Yeah, this section really isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't think they even spawn in this area. Whoa, for some reason it wasn't letting me through the area. That's weird. Okay, yeah, here's the final staircase before Dracula. And if you're wondering why I jumped off, it's because I wanted full health for this. Alright, and you get the boomerang. And then you get hearts up here. Sometimes people recommend to go back and grind up to like 30 hearts, but I feel like it's really unnecessary. I can get by with just 12 in this boss, because you don't really need to use them all too much. Good thing is, if you game over, you're going to spawn right here. So you do not need to do any level before reaching him again. Alright. And there he is, the man himself. Yeah, so what he's going to do is he's going to move around and spawn in randomly, and he's going to shoot his fireballs. The most effective way of taking him out, it's going to be slow, but it's going to be the safest, is just to wait for him to spawn in, and the moment he opens his cape, jump up and strike. You want to wait till after he opens his cape, because That way you'll get him to shoot the fireballs at you toward the ground instead of at you in the air. If you jump too soon, then he'll shoot them in the air. Alternatively, you can just jump up and strike at the moment he appears, and then by the time you go back down, he would have shot the fireballs in the air and you would duck under them. But it's a lot easier just to wait for his cape to open. It is really time consuming though. However, this isn't even his final form! Oh jeez. Yeah, he can also spawn in on top of you. Now this boss is really simple. It's just the fact that he does so much damage if you get hit. That makes it really difficult. But yeah, you knock his head off and then he turns into an inside-out cookie monster looking thing. Yeah, it's very, very strange. But he will not take any damage unless you hit him in the head. So you want to jump up and strike. So, yeah. Fortunately, that's going to hurt me. Okay. Yeah, you want to walk under him when he puts you in a corner like that. He does a lot of damage too, so careful with him. Holy water will freeze him in place, so you want to use it a lot. And I got a double shot there, but I don't really need it. And that's it! Wow! That was not that bad. And the castle crumbles. Christopher B, I love that. It's such a it's like a spoof on celebrity names back in the 80s, which is pretty funny, but like it's just weird. And the hero, Simon Belmondo, which is actually the name in Japan, but in North America they localized it to Simon Belmont. Thank you for playing. Thank you so much for playing my game. And yeah, once you beat the game, you get that awesome credits music, and afterwards you spawn back in the beginning of the game. So yeah, much like the original Super Mario Brothers, there's a hard mode. Enemies do more damage, and that's pretty much the extent of it. Oh yeah, and there's added bats everywhere for maximum annoyance. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to play a hard version of Castlevania of all games. But yeah, I can confirm that I've never done this, and I will not. So I'm gonna end this episode off here while I'm still playing, because honestly, this game is fun. But I'm not fun enough for me to play it again, because I've already played it twice today, because I did a practice run before recording, which is like which was actually better than my actual recording run, because like I said, I didn't game over until the very end of the game. And yeah, my foot fell asleep, so I think it's time to stop playing. Alright, I'll see you guys next time, in another space. Nom.